there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for liking, for sharing this video so that this message gets out to other people, so that I know that my work is being disseminated out to the masses. Anyway, I do appreciate your love, your support, and returning to watch another video of mine. I do want to mention that I am available for personal readings, and that if you want to sign up for a Capella membership, you get exclusive access to guided meditations, daily guidance videos, and a whole bunch of other awesome benefits. I'm offering a 14-day free trial for some of my memberships of the lower tier, so that you can get a taste of what I offer that I do not put out on YouTube, to help to better prepare you guys for what's coming down the pike, because the collective is going to be going through some major changes. So it would benefit you if you feel called to sign up for a membership. You can cancel at any time. You want to try it out for 14 days and it doesn't work out for you, whatever, that's fine. If you want to keep it, that's fine too. It's very easy to cancel. If you already have a membership and you feel like you want to get more out of it, as I am going to be doing live streams for members only very soon. I'm going to make a bigger announcement about that later. So if you want to not have to be put on a list on my lives and be in a more intimate environment, and I can read, I'll pull more cards with those readings as well. It would benefit you to sign up for one of the memberships that includes access to my members only live streams. Okay, check out the description box below, or go to capellawellness.com for more information on my Capella memberships. You also get free access to my mobile app, where you can access all of the exclusive content there, and you can chat with me and other people, and go check out whatever else is there. All right, I wish you guys a wonderful week, a wonderful month. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope everything is going awesome in your sector of the universe. I send you much love and many blessings, as I always do. All right, Gemini, we're going to see what's going on with you at this time, what obstacles you are facing, and what lessons you're learning from the situation to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. We're then going to see what guidance we have from Spirit, how to best navigate these energies, what your wellness message is, and lastly, what is going on with love and relationships for you. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What is going on with Gemini at this time? Thank you. Okay. We have Two of Pentacles. So remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego at the door, and make sure you're honest with yourself. Okay? And your situation. So, first group that I'm getting here is there's something about your finances. You may have been in a situation where, you know, money may not be stable, and it's kind of like 1 month you have things coming in, the other month you don't, and it's kind of like topsy-turvy. And then you have to think about, what am I going to pay towards? What am I going to purchase? What bill am I going to pay? That type of thing. It's not for everybody, right? It's only for some of you. So it could be something like that. And you're trying to kind of like make sure you maintain that balance and stay centered, because, you know, I'm pretty sure when people get into that, when it's like you have, you know, funds coming in and all of a sudden it stops and it's not consistent, you know, it gets a little bit nerve-wracking and it gets a little bit disappointing. But some of you are trying to maintain that balance anyway, and you're making sure that you're prioritizing yourself first and foremost with whatever is going on. So it seems like with regards to let's say money comes in for something, and then all of a sudden you get the money and you got to pay for something, right? Like something with your car, or you have to pay for your car tax. It's kind of like what I did last month, right? And you're saying, oh my gosh, I have all these extra expenses and I get all this money, and then I got to fork the money back out, right? That may be your situation. So if that's resonating with you, Gemini, The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. What I'm getting from this is the worst is now over. Whatever struggles you were dealing with, especially financially, especially with trying to manage your time wisely, and, you know, making sure that you deal with your life's priorities, your job, your mission work, whatever this is, along with your self-care and everything like that. Trying to keep everything in check. Again, trying to keep everything in balance. It looks like, especially financially, that's no longer the case. All right, whatever you've been stressing about, worrying about, it's done. There's a new horizon that's about to surface here, and Spirit really wants you to know that while it's been tough, okay, you're so done, you're so over it. It's kind of like, why can't the money just be stable, right? Why can't things just be stable? And it looks like stability is coming, especially with regards to your finances, okay? So whatever hardships and difficulties you've been going through, that's coming to an end, okay? It's finally over. It's finally done. This could even be maybe you thought you felt like a failure. Like, do I keep doing this or do I not? Do I keep choosing this for myself or not? It's like some of you went back and forth on some decision here. And it could have been regarding something about something not working, something failing, okay? And whatever that is, you don't have to think about that anymore, because it's going to come to a more balanced state here. Now, the others of you, this has to do with really being decisive about something. You may be receiving offers. It could be job offers. It could be offers from people for whatever, commitments or something. And you're deciding which one to take. Now, the bottom of the deck here is telling me, if this has to do with a job or people, or take it how it resonates, whatever offer this is, put the past behind you so that you make a sound decision. Don't let the past keep you from making that decision here, that choice. Because you need to choose wisely, because whatever you're being presented, you may choose the wrong coin if you can't put the past behind you. I'll say it again because they want me to say it again. Whatever options you're being presented, whatever two options you're being presented, if you can't put the past behind you, you can't let go of the betrayal, the victimhood, the backstabbing, whatever this is, the pain, the suffering, you will end up making the wrong choice. Of course, you have free will. I cannot tell you what to do, but I only speak truth on this channel and nothing but. And that is what is coming through, okay? Because one of those options is going to bring you the sun. Complete bliss and happiness. Beautiful, vibrant life. Everything under the sun. And for the others of you with the financial instability here, there's Archangel Michael. That's over now. Positive changes are on the horizon. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. There's a lot of abundance here. You're going to live a much happier, vibrant life. It's going to be beautiful. It's the happiest card in the deck, right? It's that light that's finally going to shine on you every day. And you don't have to worry about, what am I going to pay? Or what am I going to do with this? Or why do I make all this money one month and then I don't make money this month, or something like that? Or all money comes in and I got to fork it out, type of thing, right? It's done. All that stuff is done, okay? Because now you get this. great success, the bliss, the happiness. This is also counterparts, light counterparts, reconnecting. Everything beautiful is now about to manifest. A lot of abundance, a lot more happiness, and especially when it comes to finances, you're not going to have to worry about that anymore. But again, with the other people, with that choice you need to make, one of those coins will give you this. The other one will give you more of this. Because if you stay stuck in the past and you can't leave that past behind, you're stuck in your self node. That's your karmic point. This type of energy does not sit there. There are sunnier days ahead. The others of you, you need to get more sun literally. You need to go out and kind of like talk to God and feel that warmth of the sun and feel liberated or something with regards to this choice that you are going to be making. Look, Seven of Cups, don't get distracted. There's a temptation here. You need to be very careful because, as I said, choose wisely, because if you can't put the past behind you, you're going to choose the wrong cup. The wrong coin. That's the pearl of truth right there. And that mermaid is holding the pearl of truth right there. Don't listen to what other people are telling you to decide on. You got to trust your intuition with this. Because the devil's coming in to tempt you. And I'm not kidding. I'm feeling it very strongly. The devil's trying to come in to get you to make the incorrect choice for your highest good. So be very careful with what you are choosing here. There are a lot of options, but don't get confused, because you're not confused, Gemini. You're a very intelligent individual. You know which one you need to choose. You know which one you need to choose. Stop going outside of yourself, trying to decide what this is or what's right for you, because you already know. You already know. There's been like this dream that you've been wanting, and it's about to be presented to you. But if you pick the wrong coin, if you pick the wrong cup, you miss out on this. And you know which cup to choose. Obviously, it's the one with the pearl in it, not with all those other things. But you're going to be tempted to choose something else. But again, that other option is going to lead to more of this. This could also be, for others of you, procrastination. There might have been hesitancy with you making a choice on something, right? You were procrastinating because you said, I'm going to choose this. No, I'm not. I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. Back and forth. Wishy-washiness. Because you're like, there's so many opportunities. What do I do? This is when you go to God and ask God for help on which decision to make. What if this happens? What if I make that choice and this goes wrong? What if I say this and this happens? What if? That's what's been causing the confusion for some of you. Being way up in your head, and then you're starting to ask everybody, your mom, your friends, the internet, what do I do? What do I do? Go within, ask God what choice to make. Some of you have been procrastinating on this for too long because you're going through the what ifs and you're causing your own self so much confusion. And other people are making you more confused. You're going to too many other sources and it's making you more confused. Be careful, because the devil's out there to try to get you to make the wrong decision. You know which one you need to make, Gemini. You know what you need to do. You're not confused like you think you are. Some of you are confused and you really aren't. So stop procrastinating. Make that decision. You know what you need to do. And when you do, the worst will be over. And then, like, all this stuff that you've been hiding, or all this stuff you've been keeping in, or, you know, all of this, like, I'm so done with not making a choice, then you're done with going back and forth on this. There's like a little bit of cold feet with this Two of Pentacles. I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. I'm going to do that. No, I'm not. I'm going to choose this. No, I'm not. Cold feet and wishy-washiness don't mix, Gemini. You know exactly what you need to do. Okay? You know what that decision is. Let's see what the obstacle here is. I'd laugh if the Seven of Cups comes out. What is the obstacle here? Or action, or confidence, or something? What is the obstacle here? What is the challenge? Oh, the truth. All right. You may have a hard time with making this decision. Why? Because you may have played mind games with someone, or maybe somebody was playing mind games with you. All right. Again, this is going back to that, like, betrayal energy. Well, this person did this to me, and they did that, and they didn't tell me the truth, and they didn't communicate, and they were silent. They didn't say anything to me. Right? They never answered my questions. They never had anything to say. They didn't answer my text. They didn't communicate clearly. Are you going to let that past really affect your future? Why would you do that? It's in the past. You were supposed to learn from the past. What did you learn from this situation? Okay. What did you learn? If somebody wasn't communicating with you clearly, they weren't being honest, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for everything. So you could be getting some sort, like, somebody may communicate with you. Let's say somebody tells you the truth, okay? They send you a text, send you an email, right? And they give you the honest to God truth. They finally open up and say, here's the truth and nothing but the truth. And it's 222 as I say this. Have faith, by the way, is that number. So maybe let's say this person does give you the truth. And you're like, is that person really being honest? Are they still playing mind games? Are they still doing this? You're going back to the past because this person was acting like that before. Why are you bringing the past back up? You were supposed to move on from it and learn from it and let it go. Your bliss, your sun card is not where the past is. And that sun card also talks about truth and clarity and illumination. So if you're the recipient of this message and you're wondering if this person is still acting the way that they are, think about what they are saying. If this person came back to you to tell you the truth, God sent them to tell you the truth. You will know if they're being honest or not. You need to trust your intuition and stop going back and forth thinking that this person is still acting in a way that they were acting before. If this person is saying some, like, eye-opening things, like, wow, I didn't know that, or they're like, they have, no shame in the sense where it's like, I have to come clean here. This is what I have to say. You have to be receptive to that. You have to hear them out. Because if God's bringing them this truth, they have the Ace of Swords in their hands, that ace is from God. Then there's something to listen to here. There's something to really pay attention to here. So think about the manner and how, if this person's also communicating in a new way, because this is newness. This page does talk about communicating in a new way. If this person's communicating to you very differently and they're not hiding shit, then you should really be really listening to what this person has to say. This is a very trustworthy person. Okay? They may have been guarded before. They may have been a little bit cynical or always asking you questions. But it seems like this person's starting to do something differently here because they know they can't be the way that they were anymore. All right. This is also thinking before you act. Think before you say something. Watch your words and watch your thoughts. And with the Chariot here, obstacle is taking action. Finding the willpower and fortitude to just follow your divine guidance. If God is telling you to speak the truth, then you listen to the truth. You speak the truth. You have to trust in whatever God is telling you to do, that you take action on it and you follow through with it. You can't give in to fear. You can't doubt, because God is always going to lead you to victory. He's always going to lead you to where you need to be. And for those of you, if somebody's telling you the truth, and you need to tell the truth to somebody, the truth is it's gonna set you free. Because if you still live in the lie and you're still withholding things, you're not being your authentic self. And when you're not being your authentic self, you're not being your divine self. And when you're not being your divine self, how do you expect to attract the highly vibrational things in life? How do you expect to attract what is truly divine for you? What is rightfully yours? Your abundance, your wishes, your dreams, whatever this is. Blocked by obstacles. This could even be something with travel. Maybe coming from a distance, or you need to travel far to speak the truth, or something like that. Or, maybe there is something where you got some news where there's been travel delays. I don't know. That could be for somebody else. But this is really about taking action, moving forward, charging ahead and saying, you know what? I can't just have, I can't not have anything to say, because this person does have something to say, a lot to say, a lot. But this person also had throat chakra issues. There was some emotional wounding with this individual. As a child, they could have been mentally, verbally abused, or maybe well into adulthood by somebody else. And they had a hard time speaking up. They had a hard time speaking the truth here, for fear of retribution, for fear of something. Because I'm getting strong fear, even though I'm not picking up on a card like that, but I'm just reading intuitively. So this person may have hesitated on moving forward because, of the truth. What happens at 7 of Cups? What if I speak the truth and it doesn't go anywhere? What if there's no forward progress? What if we can't get past this? What if we can't push the past behind us, type of thing, right? You can't worry about that. And for those of you who are receiving this information, again, the past, you got to move forward. Don't go backward. God wants you to move towards your destiny. You're the driver of your destiny. He wants you to be receiving that abundance, your manifestations of your heart's desires. Doing so requires you to move past your hurts, the pain, move past all that stuff that's happened to you. Otherwise, you're going to be forever stuck there, and you'll be in a never-ending loop. Okay? This is about having that willpower, that courage. I think I can. I can go the distance. I can't let this truth stop me, because I have too much to say. And if there's somebody here who's actually literally coming towards you, like visiting you or something, there may be some sort of hesitation. What happens if we can't get past this and I travel over there and it doesn't work out? if God is telling you to do this, if this is you, Gemini, you listen to your divine guidance. You have to overcome those fears. Just like move forward. It's a major arcana. It's the Chariot. God is leading the way. Let God lead the way. There's somebody else here. What I talked about going outside of yourself, doing too much research on social media or listening to too many people, there is social media right there. Researching the hell out of something. Do I do this? Do I do that? What if this happens? What if that happens? How am I going to overcome this? How am I going to overcome that? You've been looking up so many things. This is for some of you, not for all of you. And you getting caught up in the social media or listening to people outside yourself or researching the hell out of something, of making this decision here, it's making you regress. It's an obstacle. It's blocking you from moving forward. Maybe you were spying on somebody or somebody's spying on you, trying to see, is it the right time? Should I do this? Should I speak up? Should I send them a text? Should I do this? And you're probably getting messages up the ass that it's time for you to speak up. And it's time for you to go ahead and hit send and communicate, okay? But there's still a little bit of this hesitation, this fear of the truth here. And some of you, if you're spying on somebody or they're spying on you, it's like, is it the right time? Do I move forward? Is this the right time to do this? Let me tell you guys, right now with that portal being open, this is the right time to do a lot of what God is calling us to do, period. Stop trying to find an answer outside of yourself. You already know within that you need to move forward with something. You need to speak up. You need to tell the truth. You need to come out of hiding, whatever this is for you. God is giving you the opportunity. Again, you got to trust where God's leading you. You have to. God knows what's best for you. So stop trying to get guidance or stop trying to spy on somebody, seeing if like, am I ready to go? Are they going to be receptive to this? Could I hit send? Could I talk to them now? Are they in a good place? You already know. You already know. But there is some sort of communication coming in. Maybe there's like a contract or revision or something like that. You know, something with finances, or maybe you're like trying to decide on like when to move or something like that, because this is a moving card. This is for another group of people. It could be for like 3 people or something, but you're going to get communication of some sort, excuse me, about moving, about relocating, changing residence, or maybe even about travel. You may even be getting a job contract that they want you to review the details in, okay? Because there's something about travel in that contract, and this is very specific for somebody, that you need to make sure that you understand clearly, all right? That's like a warning for someone. But there's a lot of messages here. Look, see the top of the deck, the 9 of Swords. See with the fear, I told you. It's hopeless. I don't think this is going to work. You got to get away from that fear. You got to have that faith over fear. You got to overcome it. If you know God is telling you to do this and he's already telling you it's going to be a success, you probably have been told something's going to be a success and there's a little bit of hesitation that you don't really believe it. But God is not going to have you go through all these things and tell you to do something and it's going to blow up in your face. That's not what God does. Okay, so trust in that. You got to break that cycle of listening to other people outside of yourself, your God, your guides, or people who are not being honest, who are being negative. This is you breaking the cycle of overcoming fear, worry, and anxiety. Overcome the spirit of fear, Gemini. There's absolutely nothing to fear because God is always going to lead you to a better place. There is victory here. There is success in this. Some of you may be like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear from this person. What did I say before? Some of you are going to have your unhealthy ego get in the way and not hear this person because you think it's a lost cause. You think it's hopeless. It's too late or whatever. I would talk to God about that. Because according to God, there's no such thing as too late. When it comes to us, if it's him, that's a different story. But as I said, choose wisely. You might regret the decision that you make if you're basing this off of you're thinking that this individual is still playing mind games and is still being childish. Because if you're saying, well, why are you going to speak the truth to me now? Well, here's the thing. What did I say about childhood wounds? You cannot judge somebody based off of an issue that they've had that stemmed from childhood. We all have issues. I had a huge problem with speaking up for myself and speaking my truth. I was fearful of what people, how would they react, what they would say. I wouldn't want anybody to like look at me and say, oh, well, now you're going to say something and now this, whatever. That's unfair. That's judgment. We don't cast judgment on anybody. You can't judge anybody until you know all the facts. So if you're wondering, why is this person coming forward with this communication now? Why are they telling me the truth now? It's because of this. They had to have the fortitude and the willpower, and they had to wait until God said they were ready to come forward with communication. It's up to God. It's not up to us. If somebody is not ready, they're not ready. When God says go, we listen. And this person is being told by God to go, getting the green light. Now is the time to speak up. It's God's time. It's God's plan. It's not up to us. Let's see what the lesson here is. What is the lesson for Gemini with this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. The past. Leave the past behind you. Let it go. That past is going to keep coming back to haunt you over and over and over again if you don't just release it. Okay? Let it go. Whatever happened had to happen for a reason. Everybody involved was here to learn lessons from the past. That's why we go through this. The South Node, the karmic point. Get out of your comfort zone. Learn to release certain things that are not for your highest good, and you move forward towards your destiny, which is your North Node. Getting stuck here doesn't do anyone any good, Gemini. What you are hoping for, what you are truly seeking, will not be found in the past at all. It won't. So let it go. Whatever you did, it doesn't dictate your future. Somebody's past behavior doesn't determine who they're going to be in the future. It helps them to mold them into who they're supposed to be. It helps them to change. That's what this stuff does for all of us. The past is a huge teacher. When you look back and say, I don't want to be there again. I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm more mature than I am now. Like I said, some of them, whether it's you or your person, Gemini, there is childhood wounds here. There's childhood trauma. This person had to overcome a lot. And we have no right to judge somebody who goes through childhood trauma. We all go through that. Okay? We all do. We have no right to point fingers. And somebody's past behaviors they don't dictate our future. There is a little bit of puerile energy here. But it looks like somebody's really coming up with that courage, with that Chariot card, to come forward and speak the truth. To stop being wishy-washy here. It's like, I gotta say something. I can't keep holding this in. I gotta let bygones be bygones. I gotta leave the past in the past. And when you guys communicate, there's a reconciliation, there's a reunion here. You're not going to necessarily bring up the past unless there's something that needs to be cleared up. If you have a conversation with somebody and you keep bringing up, well, you did this, you didn't say anything to me then, you didn't do that, you didn't do that. Guess what? You're still a distorted feminine, a distorted masculine. You're allowing your unhealthy ego to get the best of you. You can't move forward from that. You can't have everything that you want in life if you're still coming from that place. That emotional baggage keeps you trapped. It's like the devil is still keeping you there. So you start to get triggered by it and you start throwing the past back in there. Well, good luck with that, because what could very well happen is God's going to be like, you know what? I'm intervening in this because I'm sick of people getting stuck in the past. I'm sick of people having to go back there and reminisce on it and not do anything about it. We have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. This is a sudden surprise when this person comes back from the past to reconcile with you and be like, look, this is what I need to tell you. That is a very honest individual. They're not here to come in to play mind games, especially if you haven't heard from this person in a while. This is not a joke. Okay? I'm getting very strongly that this person, whoever this is coming back to communicate, it's like they know they need to stop being wishy-washy. I need to make a decision because I can't hold this in. I want to reconcile. I'm getting very strongly, again, I'm hearing again, this is not a joke, that this person's being very sincere and very honest here. They're going to speak with the integrity. They know they need to come clean and to speak with honesty and integrity here. They want to tell you what's been going on because a lot has happened to this person, especially in childhood. I'm hearing, hear me out again. So there's someone from the past returning here. I said God was bringing this in, did I not? This is divine intervention. I said it. We saw the Chariot. God is telling this person to go back to you, to have a very serious, honest discussion with you. They want to reconcile. This person has reconciled their past, or the big lesson was for you to let go of the past, for your person to let go of the past and reconcile with the past and start living in the now and not worrying about what's going to happen in the future. Be in the present moment. Make memories, have some fun, be playful. There's childlike energy here. This person wants to have this conversation in a lighthearted connection, and it's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to shock you when this person comes back and what they have to tell you. But this is open and honest, effective communication. Because this person's gone through a lot of healing. There's also this other energy. You cannot avoid the inevitable anymore, Gemini. Because now God is coming in to do it for you. I just really be careful with the choosing wisely thing, okay? There's a course correction, especially with somebody who is going back and forth or trying to make a decision. God brought them a tower moment, or God brought you a tower moment and said, I've had enough of this back and forth. And for those of you with the money thing, that's for some, that's only for some of you. God's coming in to change up all of that, because it looks like somebody is going to come back to kind of help you with the finances, perhaps. That could be for just a few of you, okay? But the other thing is, here with the lesson, you can't avoid the inevitable. You can't delay this any longer, especially if God has told you to make that decision and you sit on it and you wait on it and you say, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. God's like, I'm coming in now to do it for you. Okay. You've been resisting. You've been stalling. You've been trying to avert a disaster when God has been telling you what disaster. That's all up in your head. 7 cups. 7 of cups. There's not going to be a disaster. I'm leading the way. I'm the one telling you to do this. You know that the truth has to be spoken. The truth has to be chosen. And for those of you who are receiving this help, yes, with this person coming back, you can't avert this, because this is God's doing. I said it. God is bringing this person back in for a reason, because you have no idea what else this person is coming with. All right. Let's get your guidance. Look what's already at the bottom of the deck. Choose wisely. Be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net. You don't have to keep the past in your net either. This is also a forgiveness card. There's kindness and generosity with that. This person's going to ask for forgiveness. There's going to be a forgiveness exchange. And for those of you who can actually get through that part, God is going to significantly bless the both of you. What is the guidance for Gemini? The ocean. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild, and free. Bottom of the deck. Take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. So this is telling me to raise your vibration, okay? Maybe literally dance. Do something inspiring, okay? Do something that lights you up. If you have to dance, and dance. If you have to listen to uplifting music, do that, all right? This looks like this rabbit is dancing. Maybe you saw a rabbit recently. I don't know why I'm getting that already. If you saw a rabbit recently, whether in real life or in a picture or something like that, and or you're seeing rabbits after this, that's confirmation of this reading, okay? That it's time to make that choice. Again, there's a rabbit dancing there. Do something to uplift your spirits here, to keep you from kind of going back and forth, or wondering when things are going to stabilize, or whatever this is for you. Maybe some of you are juggling too many things and it's killing you. You're at your wit's end. You're depleted of your energies. You got to be honest with yourself with regards to taking stuff off of your plate, okay? And prioritizing yourself first, because that 2 of Pentacles also tells me that it's about life's priorities, but you have to put yourself on the front burner, okay? Maybe for the other group of you, like a third group, you got to be honest with yourself about this. Maybe putting too much on your plate is causing all of these obstacles, and you can't move as fast or make forward progress like you want to. There could be needing to balance fun, life, work, business. This is also being more playful. I said being lighthearted. Maybe you're going to go out dancing. I don't know. It's lifting your vibration in the ocean. The ocean is full of possibilities, right? Full of possibilities. It's the vastness of the ocean. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild, and free. All that freedom there. But even with that vastness of the ocean, God already tells you with the unlimited possibilities that whatever he's guiding you towards, it's going to give you this life that you've never experienced. You know, the ocean can be very calm. It can be very tumultuous. And it's very unpredictable, right? You can try to predict the weather, but you really can't. But this is just going with that flow, right? No matter what happens. And still being, it's learning how to, what's it called? Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain, right? You're out there in the sea, and things are tumultuous, and you don't know which way you're going, back and forth. It's like, I don't know what's going to happen. Do I stay in this boat? Do I jump ship? Whatever. Am I going to get through this storm? You learn to dance through it. And, with that vastness of the ocean, you don't know what is happening, right? And either way, as you're going through that, you see the beauty in it. You see the mystery in it. And you start to learn a lot from what the ocean can teach you. It's the same thing with what this person has taught you. And when this truth comes in, it's telling you to just learn how to dance through that, because some of you are going to get hit with some truth here. It's going to be, holy cow. Again, it's going to be tower moment type. It's going to be shocking. There's a shocking truth here that's coming in. But either way, you need to be able to learn how to get through that. To dance through it. So many things could have happened. Again, the possibilities were limitless. But it's like you can't avoid that one thing that you need to do. And you can't avoid the fact that God is coming back, is bringing back this person to share their truth with you. But there is a shocking truth here that's coming from somebody who comes back here. But as I said, God sent them. Because let me ask you this. Has everybody from your past come back your way? No. I know for me, especially with some people that I dated, they never came back into my life. Why? Because that contract was done. God didn't send them. That cord was cut. God is bringing this person from your past back for a reason. You can't avoid this because God is overseeing this. Because for some, this is your soulmate. This is your counterpart. That bond that God created cannot be broken. And there's some huge lessons that some of you had to learn for what happened between you and your person from the past. Let's see what your wellness message is. Did I put that card back? I did. What is Gemini's wellness message? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Like the Tower card is talking about, you can't avoid the inevitable. You cannot break what God has created. You cannot dictate what God sends to you. Aventurine, create your own luck. Bottom of the deck. Live your purpose, Moonstone. This could even be about healing for others of you, okay? healing from your childhood wounds. Taking action, moving forward, making progress on it. It's like some of you will start your healing and then some of you will go back to it. Then you stop. You start, you stop. You start, you stop. You go back to somebody, you go back to doing your work. You go back to somebody, you go back to doing your work. Do something. Understand what it is that you're doing there for whoever needs to hear that message, because that just came up. Luck starts with you. Simply by changing your energy, you have the power to shape your own fate. The first step is to align your thoughts, beliefs, and energy with what you want. Once you are fully aligned, you can attract the opportunities you desire to accomplish your goals. Like a magnet, you can set yourself up for the best possible outcome in any situation. Your luck is not a coincidence, it's your own creation. Do you believe you're lucky? What area of your life could use an infusion of luck? How can you stay open to opportunities? Your affirmation is, I am a magnet for good fortune. At the end of the day, identify one lucky thing that happened to you. Lucky things happen every day, guys. This does not mean that, you win the lottery and that's luck, or you get like $1,000 bonus all of a sudden in your paycheck. That's luck. No, there is luck every day. You create that. You attract what it is that you're vibrating at. If you're Debbie Downer and you can't make decisions and you keep going back and forth on stuff, you're not stable. How do you think you're going to create your own luck when there's instability in your life? Again, there could also be for somebody, there's mismanaging finances or something like that. Okay? Bottom of the deck is the Live Your Purpose card. So we'll look at the Moonstone. So Moonstone and Aventurine can help you with these things. Life is a journey. We each have a unique calling to find our own way along a path to a more purposeful life. It is time to discover a deeper meaning within yourself and ensure the actions you take and the choices you make are, in fact, intentional and purposeful. How can you make a difference? What can you contribute? What is your legacy? Follow your heart as well as your conscience. Like the moon waxes and wanes, you may feel at times as though you are getting closer to and then further from your true purpose. When you know you walk on the path towards your highest purpose, you feel fulfilled each and every day. Ask yourself, why am I here? What is my purpose on this planet? What would it feel like if I were living my highest purpose? Your affirmation is, I walk my path with purpose. Today, write down 3 things in your life. Write down 3 things your life would look like if you were living your purpose. Then take action toward one or more of these values. I keep getting all these messages after I read something. Some of you may be getting information out in the internet or watching social media or something like that, and you're getting this guidance, especially with regards to focusing on your healing or something like that, or letting go of the past. And some of you are, do I listen? I don't know. Is it true? Whatever. I'm not sure. You got to get to a much balanced state. Meditate to get a clear mind. If you have issues with staying on track or sticking to your goals or making decisions, period. All right, let's see what's going on with love and relationships for you. What's going on with love and relationships for Gemini? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Thank you. Wow, it's a lot of cards. Telepathy, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, and mind reading. Okay, so if there's like someone who's not talking to you, there's no communication, communicate with them telepathically. You guys actually have the ability to do that. Yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. Okay, separation is necessary. Time and tide, oceanic spells and rituals. Song of the siren, the call, the summoning voice to acknowledge. That's funny because the top of the deck with the 9 of Swords, that's one of the sirens calling to that lady in the tent. Irama, wonder voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. This is about the journey of the soul, guys. There could be even you guys want to like reunite with your person or something like that, or somebody wants to reunite with you. If you know it's not the right time, it's not the right time. But there is somebody here who knows it's the right time to do this. So you have to really trust your intuition, because I'm getting a bombardment of different types of scenarios in this reading. So again, you take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We come to you to sing of your own soul voyage that must take place now, and urge you to take our hands and swim. Swim with us, sail next to us, paddle alongside us, and we shall show you the way to navigate the great currents and to traverse the world of the air and the world of the water. You have long divided yourself into your parts. Your emotions you keep so separate from your head. On Imrama, the lines you have so cleanly divided all into will blur, and you will at times no longer know what is real or unreal. But all the while we will sing you onwards, calling you forth so you continue to follow the journey of the soul. Prepare for sights that are wonders, creatures who defy your imagination, discoveries about who you are. You will gather so much and experience such awe that you will feel at times you may be dreaming. But you are not. You are embarking on Imrama, and all that you encounter is the unknown. Lands of strangers will teach you, and you will be akin to Odysseus as he voyaged. And you will discover that the mermaids are not those sirens of that myth, but the navigators of the emotional underworld, who will help you reach the other side, extending yourself, feeling the wind in your hair. There will soon be a great voyage for you, where you travel over water to come to a place that your soul has longed to journey to. There will be so much that is wonderful for you to explore and to come to know, but you will be called on. You will not stay in these places, for they are not home, but they are places your soul must taste to know more of the experience of life. The Imrama, or the pilgrimage over water, is one that is watched over by the mermaids, and one that we all must make during our lifetimes. You are now being asked to prepare, to save, plan your travel, purchase your tickets, and have your passport ready. You can plan all you like, because the trip will ultimately be taking you. Be ready. This will be a wonderful voyage, and you will always be glad you listened and made your pilgrimage of the soul. The mermaids will help you on your way, and oh, what beauties there shall be. Say yes, for now is the time to voyage forth, and return only when your Imrama, your soul journey, is complete. Get in the boat. The ocean, right? It's talking about you don't know which way it's going, but you're going to be able to learn how to dance in that ocean, even when the storms hit. That's part of this journey. Now, for somebody specific here, when it says, because we saw the Chariot card, you could be getting information out of the blue about literally getting your passport ready, okay? Because somebody may very well be traveling at the last minute, going on a trip last minute. And if it says passport, you may be traveling to a different country here. So we're going to look at telepathy. Okay, telepathy. If you receive this card, you may be one of the people who feel lost when it comes to words, or less open to have conversations, as they seem to never express what it is you feel so deeply. You prefer to let your energy shine through and speak for you. Many people are labeled with medical terminology if they are silent, when in fact they are constantly communicating, just in ways that are advanced, subtle yet ancient. They are open-energied and communicate effectively, and are in harmonious attunement with animals, plants, crystals, and song, more so than conversation, and the jousting competitive turn much of that can take. You may also find yourself connecting telepathically with memories stored in crystals, trees, and sacred sites. You too can connect with your telepathy and true wisdom by connecting with these sacred spaces, crystals, and trees. Huge bodies of water like the Pacific are brimming with energies and memories, and you are one who can read them, one who can speak the language of energy. So when I was talking about this person having a hard time communicating, this person is a very psychic individual, and this talks about this. You feel lost when it comes to words, or less open to have conversations, as they seem to never express what it is you feel so deeply. See? This person communicates in a very different way. Maybe this person wants you to telepathically communicate with them instead of communicating with them in the 3D. And with the separation thing, you can do that. You do not need physical, like 3D conversation during separation. I telepathically talk to my person every single morning, and it's been like that for quite a few years. And the crazy thing is that I'll get a sign, or literally something he tells me either shows up in a prophetic word, it shows up in a reading, it shows up in a sign, something like that. It's the craziest stuff. Whatever we talk, and it happens every day. We talk about something and it manifests, or like it confirms in the 3D, and you know when you find that you are actually successfully telepathically communicating with someone. So some of you are very, very high vibrational individuals who have this gift. So some of you are being asked to telepathically communicate with your person. Stop longing for them all the time. That's coming from a place of lack. Okay? You're trying to save this person. You can't save this person. This person has to save themselves. The best you can do is tell them telepathically how to get through certain things, or to give them encouragement, give them prayers, give them light, give them love. All right? Let me see here. I'm trying to read the divination part. Yearning for someone you may not even have met, yearning and pining for someone who you love and for the moment are separated from you. You may be feeling a great gulf or distance open up between you and someone you love. This may be a physical distance, or a distance due to beliefs and lifestyles, yearning for a connection and a closeness that seems to be evading you at the moment, a longing for the one you love to be by your side, not being able to bear another day of separation. Making choices that will enable you to be together, feeling that destiny and fate are entwining your emotions and psyche with those of another soul, and that it is inevitable that you will be together, a feeling of meant to be. But until that can be so, a feeling of being star-crossed. Circumstances can change if both beings are willing, longing to be with someone even beyond this lifetime and feeling discontent until it is so. So, I was getting that this person, like, they can't hold in the truth anymore. They can't stay silent. They want to reconcile because it says not being able to bear another day of separation. So there is somebody here who can't be apart for you anymore. And some of you are at a distance from each other. Okay. But there's someone who knows that they have to come forward with the truth if they want to end this separation. That's what God has been telling them. Now, for the others of you, if you're like pining for this person all the time, you're putting too much of your attention on this person, okay? You're like, I need to know how they're feeling. I need to know what they're doing. No, you don't. Trust me, telepathically talk to them. They'll tell you a lot of stuff, okay? It works. But you really got to get to a place where, you know, you can enable that. You have that ability, but just watch. Watch what happens when you start telepathically talking with your person on a daily basis. Time and tide. It is time for well thought. It is time for well thought through act of connection, a ritual or spell with the realm of the mer beings, with the sea, and with their creature. When done with great formality and mindfulness, many acts can come magical and reconnect us to the sacred within us and outside of us. You may wish to ritually bathe in a tidal pool, which could be a naturally formed rock pool or a sacred bath time you create for yourself. As you bathe in the sacred healing pool, allow the pool and the water to drain away anything that must be left behind for you to go forward again, to go to your own personal high tide at change of tide. The saltwater crystals will drag through your auric layer, clearing and cleansing, leaving you feeling light and free, yet very present and clear. You may wish to create sandcastles and mandalas or sculptures near the tide line. We can shape into the sand representations of what we wish to see taken away and cleared, or what we wish the sea mother to take into her cauldron and help you manifest. It may be time to work with generic runes, which have a great history of being drawn into the sand as messages to the great sea beings of all kinds. What is most important is that you act. Start doing something for yourself. So what I'm getting from this card is there's a heart drawn in the sand, and you're kind of wondering, see, with the pining and yearning, when am I going to have this reconciliation? When am I going to have this union? When am I going to do this? Now, some of you just have to be patient. Some of you have to do your healing work, right? You have to take action and do your healing work. You do not need 3D communication to help you with this. The others of you, you know that you want this separation to end. You've been contemplating a lot about it, going back and forth on it, but you know that this is your time to make that decision and come forward to speak up, to speak your truth, because you know you want to reconcile. You know you want to reunite with your person, because you can't be away from your person anymore. But God has told you, in order for this reconciliation, reunion to happen, you have to speak up. Okay. Many fairy tales and legends speak of a lost song, note, or chord, which, if restored, can take us to the land of fairy or myrrh and bring us home again. Sometimes it is played on the harp, made from whalebone. So the sea once again has the sound that can unpeel the veil and let us see within the realms that swirl around us, invisible as radio frequencies, but just as able to be tuned into if we choose to find the right note to sing. It is now time to learn more about how you use your voice and the impact its tone, note, and signature has. People in the universe will respond so differently if you bring your voice into tune. It does not mean to pretend or speak falsely. It means even if it causes you great discomfort, you must break through the lock you have placed around your throat. Ask the mermaids for help, and your song will pour forth like that of the sea creatures, the whales and dolphins. Your natural voice will be found and sung, and you will be free again. Maybe your form of communication or your person's form of communication is through song. Maybe you're getting telepathic messages through song. I've been getting that bombardment of that stuff for years. Okay, my person and I have a very have a strong affinity for music, and we communicate that way telepathically, with also having telepathic communications face to face as well. Okay, you can't stay quiet anymore. The silence is impacting you energetically. It's inhibiting you, okay? The lock you've placed around your throat, I said throat chakra issues, right? See? All right, Gemini. There's your reading. I hope this helped you. All right. Reclaiming your authenticity. It's at the top of the deck. Be your authentic self. All right. I hope this helped you. If you'd like to sign up for a personal reading or sign up for one of my Capella memberships for a 14-day free trial where you get exclusive content to help you with these readings. Get a lot of bonuses, getting a free reading every month to anybody who's a member. I'm having my first members only live today, Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. You can sign up for the free trial and sit in on that meeting. We're going to talk about the spiritual lockdown that is coming to the collective and everything else that's ensuing, okay? So if you want to join in on that, it's at 8:30 p.m. You would have to join one of the private forums in order to get the link to that meeting if you're interested. All right. Any questions at all about this reading or about my services or about my memberships, let me know. Check capellawellness.com to check out everything else that I have to offer. All right, Gemini, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starring out.